Back here again with another 2020 NBA playoff predictions. In this video, I'll be going over my Western Conference picks. Before I begin, could you all please subscribe to my channel, hit that notifications button, and please give this video a thumbs up. To begin, I'm starting with the 1-8 matchup between the Portland Trail Blazers and the LA Lakers. Man, this was a matchup everyone was hoping for against the Lakers. With the Blazers' perimeter shooting and elite guard talent led by Damian Lillard, the Blazers pose a big threat to the Lakers, who lack in the backcourt department. Especially with the absence of Avery Bradley, I question whether or not the Lakers have enough defense on the backcourt to withstand Dame's offensive wizardry. Luckily for the Lakers, they still have two of the top 5 players in the NBA in LeBron James and Anthony Davis. The Blazers just don't have anyone who can guard LeBron, and the last time the Blazers played an Anthony Davis team, they got swept. Even though Damian Lillard averaged a ridiculous 37, 10, and 4 stat line and shot 50% from the field, 44% from 3, I just don't think he has enough help on defense to beat the Lakers. I expect LeBron and AD to dominate their matchup and carry the Lakers to a 4-2 series victory. Next, for the 2-7 matchup, we have the LA Clippers against the Dallas Mavericks. The Luka hype train is real, and Luka will probably win the MVP in a couple years from now. In just his second year, he nearly averaged a triple-double with an insane 29, 9, and 9 stat line. Not to mention finishing third in the entire NBA in PER, and led the third highest scoring offense in the entire NBA at 117 points per game. Coupled with Kristaps Porzingis, the Mavs have an exciting duel for many years to come. However, the Clippers have the deepest team in all of basketball. With the return of both Montrezl Harrell and Lou Williams, the Clippers return the most explosive bench in the entire NBA. The playoffs are always dominated by experienced veterans, and with this being Luka's first taste of the playoffs, I believe he will have some growing pains against the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard and company will find a way to slow down Luka, and the Clippers will take the series in 5 games. For the 3-6 matchup between the Denver Nuggets and the Utah Jazz, we have an interesting matchup featuring two of the best centers in the game, Nikola Jokic and Rudy Gobert. The Utah Jazz also feature one of my favorite players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell, who to me is one of the most clutch players in all of basketball. However, after Bogdanovic got injured, the Jazz are missing a key component to their offensive game. Bogdanovic averaged 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists per game. That's production that is really hard to replace. The Nuggets received an incredible boost this bubble with the emergence of Michael Porter Jr., who averaged 22 points per game with a 50-40-90 efficiency rate. Because of this, I predict Michael Porter Jr. to be the MVP of this series and to help the Nuggets defeat the Jazz in 6 games. The final matchup is between the Houston Rockets and the OKC Thunder. Russell Westbrook against Chris Paul is a key matchup, and each will be out for revenge against their former teams. The Thunders had a surprise season and had the 7th best defense, which allowed only 108 points per game and opponents took only 34% from 3. However, this year is James Harden's and Russell Westbrook's best chance to win a championship because of the bubble situation. The Rockets averaged 118 points per game this season, which ranked 2nd in the entire NBA, and I believe that both James Harden and Russell Westbrook's will to win in this year's playoff will propel them to beat a relatively young OKC Thunder team. Because of this, I have the Rockets winning 4 games to do. So in round 1 of the Western Conference playoffs, I have the Clippers winning in 5 games and the Lakers, Nuggets, and Rockets winning in 6 games. That's all I got for this video. Thank you all for watching, and please comment down your predictions below.